Hello YouTube! How is everyone doing today? You might notice this is not our typical wolf. This is not Intel. This is the very first wolf I ever created, going by the name of Gamaris, which is, if you've ever watched any of my WoW videos you know, is one of my old Blizzard names. And he was the first wolf I created in WolfQuest. And then I stopped playing him because of the issues from the territories when they first got put into the game. They were really hard to maintain and keep up. It was possible, but at that point I just created a new wolf once the bug fixes came out, and if you already started with territories when the bug fixes, when those were patched, you couldn't really change it unless you created a new wolf. So, he kind of got lost. And that is why he is at the lost, and now he's been found again. And that is why we're going to start a YouTube story with him. As you see, we are on the new map. And we're going to see what it is. He's on... wrong buttons. He is on challenging, so there's his perks. There's his stats, just flat out zeros because I didn't know how to change them back then. And he has already heard I've been doing some things with him. He's just been taken from Amethyst Mountain after the loss of his territory and his mate and dropped into a new area by people who found him lying injured on the side of the road. And now he has to start anew again with a new mate, new home, new everything. So he needs to start off by finding some elk. Learn what's around him and what's good, what's not. He already has some experience hunting and finding mates, but in a completely new area, a lot of those skills just kind of vanish. Now, mule deer was one of his favorite foods. But he is on the lookout for elk. He can smell them. He knows they're around. But where the herds live these days is very much unknown. All these new packs are also something he's not used to. And this place smells a lot of the people who brought him here. For what reason, that is unknown. There we go. He knows elks. Ooh, 2 different herds. Ooh, here we go. Plus, he was not around during the injury system. Oop. That one looks like a... Ooh, that's a possibility! He's always been bold when it comes to hunting. Oop. And they're on the move. All that he wants is a meal at this point. Hey, stop it. You're not what I'm after. Come on, get moving. There we go. He knows how to make the mother run. Up, and we are almost good. Hey. He has succeeded. His skills are still with him. But he knows this carcass probably won't be around for long. So he's got to eat and move on. Find a place to sleep again. So he's just gonna follow this weird flat space back to what he hopes will be his home once again. Oh, coyotes. He knows they're more annoying than a danger, so he just lets them be. And we will just go walking alone. Find a safe place. That's just a rabbit. Away from the meal. Away from potential threats. Off into what he thinks looks like a nice grove of trees with a weird white blob in the background. And he saw something earlier while he was hunting that he's going to go back and take a look at. So he's just going to plop his chunk of meat down and just take a nice rest. Back in the old days, he and his mate used to take down 12, 13 hares, make them all in a pile around a deer corpse or an elk corpse, and just stay through the winter. And then once it came time to have a territory, they got to set out planning, but they never finished off their mission before disaster struck. And he's hoping not to make the same mistakes again here. So we're going to go check out that weird thing. If he could remember exactly where it was. This weird flat area smells just like... Hell, it's just coyotes, nothing to be scared of. It smells just like the things that brought him here. They didn't kill him or hurt him. They helped him, so... he might be willing just to hang around. This new place is a difficult terrain. Is a difficult place to learn. Maybe these deer will lead him to his destination. Now those are big mountains. He's used to seeing big mountains in the other zones, but nothing like this. This is something that he has not really experienced. Really, really high cliffs like this. They could make a good home. Well defended from other wolves. And a good... And a good lookout point for prey as well. Yeah, he's not gonna chase those deer. He's just gonna take a look around this place. See what's up top. And hopefully not get caught by whoever this Van Winkle pack is. They might own this they might own it now, but if he likes it, they won't. A nice source of water at the bottom. Seems almost like a volcano. Or a meteor impact. Definitely a good place to hide out from enemies and keep your family safe. Definitely a stone fortress. Oh, he's never been the best at climbing. That other peak looks interesting as well. And so far no sign of the Van Winkle pack. There's just so much good scenery around here. So much safety up in the hills. You could hear these new wolves off in the distance. Something he remembers that he found a long time ago and during his travels. A shoe, but it's different. It's big. It's weird. It smells like the things that brought him here. So he's going to take it with him. And get out of this Van Winkle wolf territory. He doesn't like the name very much. But he's going to bring this weirdly shaped, smelly object wherever he goes, and hopefully it will help him impress a mate. Definitely won't help him with hunting. Another object. A coffee mug. Well, he really likes this place now. So soon this will be his. Hopefully the more objects he places around, he could pull out whatever's been trapped in that circular pool. But he's got to get out of here. Find some dens. As he has found another object. He definitely wants this place as his own. Maybe as the center of his territory. But for now, we've got to deal with the basics. Get another elk killed and find a mate. Oh, and he does not want cougars around. They've been a pain in his side forever. Come on, get out of here. Those wolves sound close. Definitely not any howls he's used to hearing. And speaking of food, he thinks he has it in him for one more hunt. Looks like they've already been on the move. Oh, hey, Eclipse. He doesn't remember the Eclipse. Maybe if he runs in the herd, he can lose him. Nope, that's a healthy calf. Because all that they care about now is... Now that they've kicked him out, dealt a little bit of damage. But he disrupted their hunt, which means this herd is all his. Doesn't even... the granite herd again. One split off from the group. Nope, not weak. This herd is definitely strange. Oh. Oh gosh, they've gone into this weird lucky territory. He knows nothing about the other wolves here. But he's not chasing this herd any farther. He knows where he's not welcomed and where he's not. And it seems like not even the outcasts want him. So he's got to go find a safe place to hang out and heal up. And possibly start thinking of some vengeance for getting chomped. Those other wolves are lucky he's not in his best shape. He's killed many back in Amethyst Mountains. Bison have always been dangerous. So he's just gonna find a safe place to rest up again. This rock should do. Well, that is going to be all for today's video. So remember to like and subscribe, and hopefully you keep following along.